Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel, Honey's MY Stories. If you're new here, my name is Honey. I'm a Filipino expat here in Malaysia, and recently I went home to my home country, the Philippines, and I have been uploading a series of my travel videos when I was still there. Currently, I'm already back here in Kuala Lumpur, and because of that, it's time for me to share with you our experience in traveling back here in Malaysia and what are the requirements that immigration officer asked us when we are trying to enter Malaysia. But before we jump into that video, guys, a little disclaimer first. Guys, I'm not in any way connected with the immigration department of Malaysia, and all the information that I will be sharing here is just from my personal experience and a little information that I have seen online. So take everything that I say here with grain of salt, and always please guys do your own research, visit the official government websites so that you will be up to date with all the travel requirements, because travel requirements can change from time to time. Alright, going back you've been following me into this channel, you know that I uploaded a lot of travel updates last year, and I just realized that I wasn't able to create an updated travel vlog ever since Malaysia has removed its COVID-related entry requirements. And yes guys, you've heard me right. There are currently no COVID-related entry requirements in Malaysia. And actually, all of the travelers, regardless of the vaccination status, is allowed to enter. So whether you are vaccinated or not, you can come here. There's no longer any pre-departure test or arrival test, not even an insurance or the quarantine. So all of those has been removed already. It's actually really like the pre-pandemic normal, guys. Like, not really sure, but somehow that's what I felt. In the airport, there's already a lot of people there. There's a lot of flights available, and of course, the shops are already open. So I think it's already back to normal, really. Maybe you'll ask me, what about the My Sejahtera app? My Sejahtera app was an app created by the Malaysian government to centralize their COVID response. Based on their official website, which is mySafeTravel.gov.my, travelers can download My Sejahtera app before their travel or after their arrival in Kuala Lumpur International Airport. But actually, based on my experience, this was not asked by the immigration officer when we arrived here in Malaysia coming from the Philippines. So, what was asked by the immigration officer? And to be honest guys, there's no questions asked by the immigration officer here in Malaysia. When we arrived, I just presented my passport, and then he just scanned it and then asked me to do my biometrics, took a photo of me, and then he put a stamp, and then that's it. I've got my passport back. Like, really, no questions asked. Maybe because I'm an expat and I have an employment pass on my passport, so that could be the reason why there is really no questions asked by the Malaysian immigration officer. To be honest guys, as a Filipino, it's easier to enter other countries than to leave the Philippines, because the Philippine immigration officers actually has a lot more questions and other requirements that they will ask than the country of your destination. So for example, the My Sejahtera app, as I have mentioned, this was not asked by the Malaysian immigration officer, but back home in the Philippines before I left, they actually look for it. So yeah, I guess they still follow. So if you are a Filipino and you'll be traveling here, better to download already the My Sejahtera app, because the Philippine immigration officer might ask for that. Also, regarding the insurance, this is no longer a requirement here in Malaysia, so that was not asked by the immigration officer as well. But in the Philippines, guys, as far as I know, tourists are being required to have an insurance before their flight. So if you will be coming here as a tourist, then that might be asked as well. Well, as for me, since I am an OFW back in the Philippines, I was asked about my Overseas Employee Certificate or my OEC. And guys, if you're an OFW like me who recently went home to the Philippines for a vacation and will be coming back to their country of employment, then make sure to secure this document because you can't fly out if you don't have this. You need to update an OEC. You can actually do it online and you can download the certificate and then just show it to the immigration officer. But not to worry, because if you need assistance, you can actually go to the OWA booth at the airport to seek for assistance. But of course, that's also hassle and it will take time. So it's best that you will do it online in the comfort of your homes before your trip. If you will be traveling here to Malaysia as a tourist, regardless of your nationality, then the regular requirements must be followed. So first, you need to have a passport which is valid at least 6 months and must have at least one blank page for the entry stamp. Second is that you need to have a visa if you are a citizen of a country that needs a visa to visit Malaysia. So for Filipinos like me, we are allowed to stay here or to visit Malaysia without a visa and can stay here for a maximum of 30 days. And for you guys who is not from the Philippines, then I will put a link on the description box below so that you can check the visa requirements by country. Alright, so aside from that, the third requirement is that you need to prepare for a proof of sufficient financial provisions for your entire stay here in Malaysia. Maybe like a certificate of employment from your home country or like a bank statement or any other document that will prove that you can sustain your entire travel while you're here in Malaysia. And of course, aside from that, might as well prepare for your booking confirmations like your hotel confirmations or like your itinerary and as well as your return ticket, because that could be asked if you are a tourist and you're entering Malaysia. And so it really depends on the immigration officer what are the questions that they will ask, so better be prepared for all the documents that you need to present. And there might be points that I wasn't able to discuss here, so guys, please do your own research and visit the official website of the Immigration Department of Malaysia so that you will be updated from time to time. And yeah, this is just a short video, guys. That's it for our trip. Actually, I wasn't able to film a lot of videos during our travel from the Philippines going back here, but I just wanted to share this information with you guys about my personal experience, because up until now, I'm still receiving comments and asking me what are the latest requirements here in Malaysia. So yeah, there you go. I hope that you learned something from this video and that you'll visit Malaysia soon. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you will be updated for my future uploads. And if you have any suggestions for the content that I should be making next, then please feel free to comment below and I will read all of your comments, guys, and reply as much as I can. So yeah, I think I will be ending the vlog here. Once again, my name is Honey and you're watching Honey's MY Stories. Bye bye for now.